Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Now, today's video was supposed to be me getting my reaction from my mom and my dad in the turbo teg, but that's not gonna happen. Surprise, surprise, the teggy is broken again. It will not start. So if you guys saw my video the other day, I wired up the fuel pump to a switch manually just to bypass the main relay because I don't know what's going on with mine. Something is really screwed up with it. So I ended up just wiring the fuel pump manually, and it still turns on and everything, but when I try to turn on the car, all it does is cranks, but it will not start. So that's what we're going to be diagnosing today. It also has a check engine light, and I really do not know how to check the engine light on an OBD1 car. My tuner said you could depress the throttle all the way down and it'll start blinking, but for some reason that doesn't work in my case. So we're gonna be testing a couple of things, but I got this cool little tool the other day from Harbor Freight. This thing was literally $4. So all you do is you plug it into your spark plug, you put it down inside, and then you put this on your coil and you see a spark in here, and that tells you if it is getting spark. So this is just one of the tests to make sure that my distributor is actually producing a spark. And then after that, we're gonna make sure that the timing is still good, make sure we didn't jump a tooth for some odd reason. But I'm pretty sure I would have noticed that when I was driving it the other day. But maybe not, you never know. And then we're also gonna check that all the fuel injectors are clicking, and then we're also gonna make sure that there's pressure in the fuel system as well. Now, one thing that I can think of is when I did the swap, I ended up not changing the fuel filters. So I really hope that it's just the fuel filter is clogged and it's not bringing pressure to the fuel rail. That would be honestly so easy of a replacement, and it would cost me a lot less money than replacing the distributor. So I hope it's just something simple like that. And if all those things check out, I'm probably just gonna have to contact my tuner and tell him what's up and see if he can get me like a new ECU, or I'll have to test a different ECU on here and see if it starts right up. So the first test, like I said, we are gonna be doing is the spark test, and I'm pretty sure it's getting spark. Now, one other thing I thought of is maybe the TPS sensor is actually bad and it's reading that the airflow isn't right. So I'm also gonna check that. We're gonna check everything possible. And I mean, if all that checks out, I really hope it's not low compression either, but I don't think it is, because usually when you have a low compression car, it cranks really quick. So, but we'll see, guys. Hopefully it's just something simple, but let's go ahead, let's get out there and let's test these coils.
Yeah, there's a little one.
All right, so that one's good. Next.
Yeah. Good. I don't know. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Alright, well, I mean, we don't even really need to test this one, but we will. Screw it.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright, guys, so it looks like we got a spark on every single one. So I guess that's a good sign.
Yeah, guys, that's how you want to test for your girls, too. See if you get that spark.
Alright, so the next thing we're going to check is for fuel pressure. So I just cracked this little bolt loose. I'm going to see what happens when I turn on the fuel pump.
I don't see anything.
Maybe it has to be a little looser. Let's try it again.
Oh yeah.
Oh jeez. Did that just go everywhere?
A little bit.
Is it working?
Hopefully it's not on the camera. Let's see if you're on the camera.
Holy crap, that went everywhere.
That's doing the grab.
Yeah, it went everywhere though, so if you get a spark, you're done. Fuel pressure's there.
Alright, so the next thing we're going to check is if the fuel injectors are clicking. See if you can hear these bad boys clicking. Yeah. Having a little technical difficulties getting the car. Alright guys, honestly I can't even really hear the fuel injectors, so I don't know, we're going to try one more thing. Hold up. I'm just going to disconnect the TPS sensor. Turn it on? Alright, I'll try to start it. We're blown. Alright guys, so basically everything checks out. We checked spark. As you can see, it's spark all across the line. Fuel pressure looks good. It went everywhere, it went all over the hood. I actually had to clean up some of the engine bay. Disconnected the MAF sensor, disconnected the TPS sensor. Nothing is literally working. So it's got to be the ECU, and if it's not, I do not know what it is. So I just texted Ali Garage. He's the guy that actually built my motor. I think he's gonna let me borrow one of his ECUs because mine, something happened to it, whatever. So he's gonna lend me an ECU to test it out and see if it just is the ECU. And hopefully if it is the ECU, my tuner could just upload a brand new tune on a different ECU without having to completely retune the car. But we'll see. So I just texted him right now. We'll see what he says, if we can go get it today. But if not, then we'll have to just wait for a couple days. All right, guys, so we are in the Prius. We're driving down to go pick up the test ECU. I'm bringing mine. He's gonna show me how to put the chip from this one into a different one for the tune. So that's good. Don't have to retune it, but I am gonna have to get a new ECU. But yeah, I'm just using his to test it. I'm not gonna actually keep it. But on the way there, we're also gonna be dropping off my battery for a quick 15 bucks, because why not? So hopefully it is the ECU, so we could finally be done with this, because I've never had wiring issues in my car before, and all of a sudden this happened. So pretty sure it's gonna be the ECU. So let's get down there. Let's go pick this bad boy up. All right, guys, so we are back. We got the ECU here. We're gonna plug it in, see if it starts up. If it starts up, then we most likely know it's something to do with the ECU. So let's plug this in. Fingers crossed that everything goes well, because I am sick of dealing with this, but let's plug it in. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Please work. There it is, baby. Woo! All right, guys, so it turned on, boom. Let's try this again real quick, just to... All right, so I'm guessing the reason it's doing that is because the ECU isn't exactly for the car. So it definitely starts up, thank God. Now it does die. I don't know if that's because of the ECU, because I mean, it does have my chip in it though. Could be something else though, I don't really know. But thank God, guys, it finally worked. So we definitely know that something is up with the ECU, bottom line. All right, guys, so we basically know that it is the ECU now. I'm actually back in the garage. It was too hot outside to finish the video. But we basically know that it is something to do with the ECU. So I'm gonna contact my tuner, see if he could maybe possibly fix my ECU for me, or something like that. So we'll see what happens. I should have listened to a lot of you guys in the first place when you guys told me to check my ECU, but the only reason I didn't is because I didn't have an ECU that I could use. I actually don't even have my old one, so I had to borrow it from Alex. So that was cool that he let me do that. Now before I go, I just want to let you know that me and my buddy Sebastian, we're working on some merchandise for this channel, and possibly just some other random t-shirts and hats, stickers, and everything like that. So I'll let you guys know once it is all finished, but I just want to give you guys a heads up. So it's honestly going to be pretty cool once the merchandise does drop and we get everything figured out. But I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Maybe some of you guys would want to buy some of it. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.
There goes a sight from my soul.